And welcome to Bits N Bytes training program. Today what we're going to learn is how to log into the system, how to use the basic functions. Basically, I'm going to give you a walk around of the system. Okay, first things first, you need to log in with the username and password that you were supplied. By default, the default username is admin, ADMIN, and the default password is Bits N Bytes. No spaces, no caps. Let me spell the password for you. BITSNBYTES. Okay, that should work. On my system now, I've set a different username and a different password. It's already saved on my browser, so I'm just going to click login. Okay, voila, we're in. Now, as you see on the system, the first screen that you see basically is Discuss. This is your internal messaging platform. So if I had 10 employees from different branches, we could use this system basically to send our internal messaging. Let's say I need to tell Jenny to put the stock in, book something in, or send someone an email like as a reminder. That's the portal for it. Okay, we're going to go more into it at a later stage. So now we're doing a walk around. Calendar. If you've purchased Bits N Bytes Trader, you will have calendar. If you've purchased Bits N Bytes Payroll, you will have calendar. The importance of a calendar is to serve as your reminder basically, like it's your scheduler. So if I go to month, I want to view this as a month, I can always set up a reminder for the 9th and then create. That's all I need to do. Okay, meet J-Lo. Okay, there we go. I've got my appointment, which I can move. Okay, just hold on. So we say edit. Now I can add more people to it. I can say, okay, Apple needs to be there. I'm adding Apple. And now what I need to do, 9 April, that's fine. Okay, it doesn't have to last all day. Duration, we say 2 hours. Okay, reminders, 30 minutes before. Then I save. So that's it basically with the calendar. If you've got Bits N Bytes Payroll, the other stuff you're going to have there is notes. So like your sticky notes on your Windows software, this is what we have here. If I put in a note here, let's say put in a note, Smith J-Lo agency. Okay, so this serves as a new note. Can always change the color, and I can move it to this week, personal notes, etc. So if I log in on a different computer with access to this server, I'm going to see all these notes just as I put them in. Human resources, that's for the guys that have got Bits N Bytes Payroll, but this we're not going to look at now. In brief, basically you've got your HR management, your human resources, full kit basically, recruitment stages, to say, okay, we're recruiting so and so, we're starting with this, and this is the next step. You can all set that up. Employee transfer for the guys with different branches. Contracts management, say, okay, I've got a manager and I've got general workers. Dashboard, that's for your leaves. So you can set, okay, on the 8th, who's on leave, who's not on leave, who's working, who's not working, etc. And you've got your payroll as well, your pay slips. You can process batches of pay slips. If you've got 50 or so employees working on a site, you can do it in a batch so that you don't have to say, okay, I'm doing a pay slip for Tembega, I'm doing a pay slip for Sisanda, etc. You just do a batch and you process it as a whole thing. Saves you time, saves you money. Accountant. On the payroll side, we marry the two, the accounting software and the payroll side, so that everything that you do basically it posts to the accounting side of things. Okay, enough about that. Let's go to the sales management. This for most people is going to be your everyday thing. On sales management, you've got your customer management, create, edit customers, set customer limits, COD, 30-day account, 7-day account. That's all on there. So if I were creating a customer, I'll go there. Okay, this is a company, AB Holdings. Street address, number 11, something street. Okay, location, somewhere. City. Okay, let's be funny. Cape Town. State or province is Western Cape, is it? Western Cape. Country, obviously South Africa. You can have their website on the abc.com. You can have their VAT number on the 4567899. Phone number. Okay, you see where this is going. Okay, the most important part, not really important but useful, you can create contacts within that company. So if we say this company has got Apple working for it, I can create Mr. Apple here. I guess Mr. Apple is a Mr. Okay, I need to write it in full. Apple is a Mr. There we go. Okay. And then when done, I'll just have to click on save and close. But now I'll discard this, discard that. Okay. Pipeline. This is your sales pipeline. It shows you the propositions that you've made basically. Let's say there is a contract that I'm working on for so-and-so company or this municipality. As you see on my system, I've got different submissions that I've made for different companies, proposals, etc. You can see the name of the company, their worth, etc. Okay, that we're going to go into at a later stage. Activities, you can always create activities for your different employees. Quotations. That's what you're going to be doing most of the time, sending quotations to customers, printing quotations for customers, making sales orders. That all starts here. So if I've got a quotation I need to make, I'll just go into quotation and then say test. Okay, there's a test user, and then I'll add my different items to that. They're wanting a point of sale system, eh? Okay, full kit, point of sale system. There we go. I've got the product set. It's reminding me that I only have 0 units in stock. Okay, it says I've got minus 10 units in stock. Something wrong there. Okay, there we go. And then once done, I can send this by email. Okay, there we go. It's gonna go there. Okay, now let's get rid of this. We don't really want this. Okay. Quotations, sales orders. The same story with the quotations. It works the same way. You create, actually with the sales orders, if you try and create a sales order, it's going to create a quotation first. Then, if you want to convert to a sales order, you'll have to click on confirm sale. Then it's automatically converted to a sales order. Products. That's your whole product management. You can click to view as a list. You can view as thumbnails. It's up to you. You can search for different products. You'll have to click on it to edit it. So I click on here and then I click on edit. Then I can set different things on there. So I can set a different category. I can put in a different price. I can put in a new cost price and say, okay, this is costing me $7.99. And then I save. Insurance, you're not going to have this on any of the systems. This is something we're still working on. Point of sale, you're going to have point of sale if you've got the point of sale package, but on here I don't have, so it's going to give me an error. Purchases management. Purchases management this is what we do most of the time. So if you're getting in stock, let's say we're selling a different kind of stock. Basically, if you're getting in stock, you go to purchases to book that stock in. So that's creating your GRV. Okay, the GRV starts with a quotation or a purchase order. You create this. I'm going to stress out a little bit now, but we'll go more into it as we go with the series of videos. Okay, so you create a GRV, you confirm the order, you book it into stock. But we're going to look at that in the later videos. It will have actually a topic on its own. Inventory management. This is your stock management. That is the headache for most companies. So we're going to have to look at that in more detail. But briefly, you've got your product management. You've got your product variants. If you're using them, we're going to look at that at a later stage. You've got the transfers. If you've got different warehouses, you can transfer from this warehouse to that warehouse, etc. And then the other thing we're going to have is the inventory valuation. So it tells you basically what stock you've got, how much it's worth, etc. Manufacturing. Some people are going to use this, some people are not going to use this. If I've got a restaurant and I'm selling burgers, when I book my stock in, I'm not going to book burgers in. I'm going to book lettuce. I'm going to book patties. I'm going to book tomatoes in. But I'm not selling tomatoes in this business. I'm selling burgers. So how do I tell my system how much lettuce has been sold, how much patties have been sold? So it's a chaos when you're running a business like that. So it can be a building or construction business. If you're building houses, you're not going to book a house in. You're going to book cement. You're going to book bricks. See, so in order for us to be able to count the stock effectively, we need to create a bill of materials. So that's where manufacturing kicks in. So if I create a bill of materials, like I've got here, okay, this is a full kit point of sale system. So I sell it as a kit, but that kit has got a cash flow, it's got a thermal printer, it's got a 2120 scanner, it's got an 18.5 inch screen, it's got a NAC computer, it's got a keyboard and mouse, and it's got a Bits N Bytes ERP accounting software. You see where I'm going with this? So these products make up this product. So all these will be deducted every time I sell one of these automatically. So when I go to my warehouse, I'm going to say, okay, one cash flow was sold to so and so, etc. So I'm going to have one less cash flow automatically. I don't have to sit down and adjust the stock every time I make a sale. It's all automated. Okay, we've got that. Accounting, another headache. Got customer invoices. That is very important. So you need to keep track of all your invoices, and Bits N Bytes ERP makes it a walk in the park. If I go to my dashboard here, let's have a quick look here. So on customer invoices, it's already telling me these 3 invoices that are left to validate is probably pro forma invoices. These 19 invoices are waiting payments. So this is the payments that people owe the business, that they haven't been allocated or they haven't been paid. Okay? Then we've got vendor bills. Then there's payments to do. So those are the payments to your suppliers. So that means you owe your suppliers that much money. And then we go to our statement, your bank. You can always create a new statement. You can import a statement. Depending on what bank you're using, they might give you an Excel spreadsheet which you can import directly onto the system and work from there. Or you could print it out and do it manually. So it's a bank reconciliation story there. Okay, so I've got two different bank accounts. This is the one. This one we're not using that much. This one we're using. If you're doing credit cards payment, you might be doing it, maybe let's say you're using Capitec for your credit card and you're using FNP for your other payments, etc. So you'll have your FNP here, your Capitec here with the card payments. Your cash account, this is what you should have in your safe right at the moment. Point of sale journal, not really used that much because the point of sale journal basically links to the card, cash, and bank. So this one will stay on 0. Okay. And also, if you look at this now with this graph here, you see here on invoices, it says past, I've got this much, and then I haven't done any invoices here. I haven't done any invoices to there. And then if you look at your bank statement here, I've done that. Okay, so it's showing a little bit of activity. That's what it gives you. So now let's skip to customer invoices. Then you've got your customer invoices, all the invoices basically that you've done from you started the business. Payments, customer management again, your products again on there. Same story with the purchases, vendor bills, that's your GRVs, payments you've made, your vendors, that is your suppliers, purchasable products, that's all your products basically. Journal entries, that's for your accounting side. So your accountant will tell you more about this. So we don't really go very deep in terms of teaching you how to use the advisor because it depends from accountant to accountant what they want to use it for, how they're going to use it. So your accountant will tell you what to do. Or since it's pretty easy, for example, I can always print out a report. Let's say I want to print out a PDF report with my general ledger. So I'll just go on there, say all entries. This I'll obviously submit to my accountant who's doing my VAT, or I can always submit it to the tax guys myself. That might take a few seconds. There we go. Report is saved. Open the report. There we go. This is your general business ledger. The whole 27 pages. Okay. Cancel that. Okay, that is it, people. There are other things like project management. We're not going to go into that now. Mass mailing. Some people will have it. Some people won't have it, depending on what package you purchase. Settings. This is where you create your users. This is where you edit your company. As it is, we give you the database with no company details. So you still need to go to companies, click on Bits N Bytes, edit this company that's on there, put in your details, put in your address, put in your VAT number, etc. Users, that's your normal users. So you still need to create users. You say, okay, this is SGB, that's my user. The email is sgb@yahoo.com. And then these are the different permissions you can set for that user basically. So if you want them to be manager in sales, you just put manager on there, etc. So administration, if they want them to be able to change things on the system, you can put them on settings. And then once you're done, you need to click on change password. Change password will create a password for that.